This is from Piers Morgan's official Twitter account, and it seems like every day more and more people are coming out and expressing that they do not believe Amber Heard. Piers Morgan is traditionally known for having feuds with Meghan Markle, heavily criticizing Meghan Markle, but it seems now his focus will be on Amber Heard a little bit more, and I gotta say, I'm not a fan of him, but I don't hate him. I'm somewhere in the middle with agreeing and disagreeing. But here, obviously, I heavily agree, and I condone this tweet. He says, so Amber Heard's a liar, and if she's lying about paying money to charity, why should we believe anything else she says? And really, that's the only point you need to know. When somebody lies about something, it's really hard to believe anything they say after that. So, if you lie about donating millions of dollars, well, wouldn't you lie about a little bruise? Seems like lying about, millions and millions of dollars takes more energy and effort than lying about a little bruise on your face. So, it's pretty much proven that Amber lied about this. As Johnny's lawyer, Camille Vasquez, so beautifully puts it, a donation is not a pledge. So, Amber did not donate the money. That's it. Period. Point blank. She said she did. Moving forward, what can we believe that comes out of her mouth? He retweeted this thing from Long Crime that says, Miss Heard respectfully, that's not my question. Johnny Depp's attorney repeatedly told Amber Heard, that's not my question, throwing a tense back and forth about her non-fulfilled pledge to donate $7 million to charity. We had the recent news that she is heavily cut down from Aquaman 2. We don't have it confirmed that she's out, but there's definitely a change being made in Warner Brothers, and the opinions have shifted. I think at this point, it would cost them less to pay her out. It's going to lose more than they're paying her if she's in there. That's the bottom line. Let's see what some people are saying about this here. Piers Morgan, are you changing your mind about Miss Heard? Your boss Murdoch, owner of the same newspaper that lied about him in the UK, won't be happy with you. Now here's what I gotta say. Alright, everyone is like, well, Murdoch owns all these papers that say good things about Amber. However, even he cannot stop the avalanche of news from every other source and every other YouTube channel and every other TikTok video and every other Instagram post and Reddit post. It is an avalanche of news. There's nothing he can do about it except concede and print some negative things, because if he doesn't print some negative things, the credibility of his papers are just going to be shot from the people in the middle. So, okay, Piers Morgan works for this guy, Murdoch, but he's saying these things about Amber, obviously. So how much can Murdoch control? I mean, an event of this magnitude just can't be covered up and controlled. I mean, these are just facts at this point, so he's forced to admit certain things, and he's forced to let his reporters and journalists print certain things that are going to be negative about Amber. And Red Like Jungle says, people like myself have been trying to explain this to MSM for years. A lot of evidence, like the statements from the LAPD, has been available since 2016. The UK COA found she lied under oath about the donations, but I appreciate you finally acknowledging it, which is a sentiment I think we all have. Look, we've all seen a lot of people we've been irritated with, or we were just wishing would change the tide, do so. And on one hand, I'm like, you're so damn late. It's so frustrating, you idiot. Come on. But on the other hand, I'm like, okay, you came around. Better late than never. All right, welcome to the team. And Miss B says, you might have missed this, Piers. This is after he allegedly broke her nose whilst wearing his rings, evidence shown in court. Obviously, when you get hit with rings like that, there is a lot more damage than, well, nothing. And this person says, finally, it's never too late to admit how wrong you were before. Men can and are abused daily, and we need to end this stigma around it. And Karina says, are you going to tell Dan Wooten? And Judge Nickel, by the way. That would be nice too. Although he probably played Monopoly and drank some hot chocolate with Amber Heard, so he doesn't really care anymore at this point, I don't think. And True Crime Gal says, I thought you weren't interested in this case, Piers, and we're sick of hearing about it. Why the sudden interest now? Trying to get the Depp supporters to follow, retweet you? Some of us have known he's innocent from the start and the importance of raising awareness for male survivors. And again, we got to circle back to, well, I'm irritated at you for what you said in the past. You should have come around sooner. You should have been on Johnny's side. You should have looked at facts. But at least you're showing a change in the public eye, and anybody with half a brain can see, well, all right, looks like there's so much facts against Amber that these people are forced to change their mind in public. Like True Crime Gal says, they want retweets, they want attention, they want ad revenue. All right, I mean, that's a natural part of their business. But the important thing is what's being said and what they're forced to admit now and what that proves. And that proves that a lot of us were right all along and they were following a narrative they thought was correct. They didn't actually think Amber was correct. You could call this grifting, like a lot of people are doing right now. You see thousands and 10,000s of channels popping up on this case that don't cover celebrity news. They just shift over to it because it's so big. But ultimately, I just gotta say, as long as they're pushing the right message, that's cool with me. As long as they got the facts correct, they're on Johnny's side. All right, let's move on. Let's spread the word about what's right. You know, that's life. And people who switch to Amber's side right now, like this guy Nick Wallace I heard about, well, that's a little weird. I guess some people try to be too diplomatic or too fair, or they try too hard to say they have balanced news. Well, balanced news is not necessarily about balance equally. It's about reporting the truth and the facts and seeing where that leads. I guess some people think balanced means taking each side equally, which isn't quite what it means. You guys let me know what you think down below. I'm doing pop culture, Depp vs. Heard, celebrity news. Been doing this case for 2 years or more now. So I'm not new, I'm not fresh, just jumping in. I've got over 1,000 videos on this. Check them out maybe if you want. Got playlists. Done for now with this rant. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. And if you don't consider it, well, I guess I'll be sad. But I'll get over it, make a new video, something like that. See you next time.